Side effects of growth hormone. The truth of the matter is, there is nothing you can put in your system, even that's vital as water, that can't hurt you. In other words, whatever you put in your system has to come into a physiological range. Below that range, you're still deficient. If you have too much, you create new problems. And I don't know, for example, if you're aware, one of the fraternities, this was on the news a couple of years ago, instead of using alcohol to see how much a person can drink until they fall down, they decided maybe water is a safer thing to try. So this poor guy kept drinking water, and a couple hours later he dropped dead. Of course, because dilute all his fluids all around the body, in the brain, in the kidneys, everywhere, and it's happening in such a short time, the body's unable to adjust. Again, you eat more carbohydrate than you should, more fat than you should, more protein than you should, it can hurt you. So supplements and hormones are no different. So growth hormone, if you have too much, you may have, I have to explain something here. There is a condition in the pituitary gland in the brain where a person develops a tumor of the pituitary that makes growth hormone. And they make it by the ton. I mean, a lot. It's nowhere near the amount that we use. So if you, there is no situation where I would ever want to use anything that massive. But when you use that kind of a massive amount, whether the body is making it itself or you're giving it from the outside, then you're going to increase the size of the bones, you're going to have a deformed skull, you're going to have high blood pressure, you're going to have a weaker heart. And actually the person can look grotesque after a few years of too much growth hormone. Their feet enlarge, their hands become very huge and very stubbed, terminal ends of the nails. But that's if you're using it in a massive amount, which we never do. So the amount what we use is such a physiological amount that even if you do the blood test and it comes in a little bit higher than the top end, it's still all right. There's nothing wrong with that. As a matter of fact, the latest application of growth hormone, which I support, is that there's a bunch of autoimmune diseases, multiple sclerosis, Crohn's disease, rheumatoid arthritis, and there are many others. Usually regular medications doesn't really help these people. So regular doctors in mainstream medicine, the latest thing they've been thinking about is to use the poisons that are chemotherapy for cancers, like azathioprine, methotrexate, Remicade, forget the fourth one, there's 4 of them. Even if one of these things help a condition a little bit, it's going to make the rest of the body so bad because it's a poison. If you give these people growth hormone and slightly higher dose than average, it's a lot more physiologic. It's going to control their disease. I'm not claiming that it's going to cure it. At least I haven't seen that. It's going to improve it, and it's going to be good for all the other parts of the body, So, growth hormone is really exciting. Now, many endocrinologists are afraid to use it because I think all they hear is see a sports personality, oh my God, he was behind the people's back, he was using tons of steroids and growth hormone, and it's illegal, it's immoral, it's unethical. So that image out there in the public is scaring a lot of doctors of getting involved. But if you know what you're doing, it's not a problem.